back to a new one, something a bit different today. I'm going to put on the catch can on Bee Troopin'. Alright, first thing, pop this bad boy. Working under the bonnet today. I'm happy with how I installed the air compressor down the back, which went really good. And I plumbed a 5 litre air tank onto that. And I plumbed a 5 litre air tank onto that. I'll show you a bit later, but happy with how that's going down the back. My catch can turned up, so I'm going to install that today. It's going to go right here. These pipes are going to plumb into it, and that's it. Alright. This is the bracket. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Bolts onto here. Wowee. Yeah. I'll just have a little look at the instructions and we'll pop back. Right. Alright. Grab all the gear out of the box. Pretty simple. Haven't even looked at it, but difficulty, it'll be like, oh, it's very difficult, the packaging. Difficulty is not hard at all. Just a couple of screws, a couple of bolts, cup head screws. Alright, I want to check the internals of this thing. I can't even undo it. Good old vice will do the trick. Oh, wow, look at that. That's all the internal is. So, good bit of gauzed mesh in there. That's it. Roger. And this can position any direction you want. And your dipstick. It's got a seal on him, which is good. Right, let's get installing. I laid everything out on the table. This is all your tools you'll need. 7/8 spanner fits this perfect. You need a 7mm socket for the hose clamp, 4mm for these Allen capped head screws or button screws, 30mm socket for your new bolts to put in down this end, pair of pliers for the hose clamp. Let's get into it. This install says it'll take exactly 1 hour. I think it'll take a bit longer. But I hope this helps everyone out who wants to install one of these. I didn't do too much research into what is the best catch can out there. I just know I have to get one on the Troopy to prolong the engine life. Does it a world of good. And I do a lot of longer trips, as you can see on half my little adventure episodes. I do a lot of Ks, so I think this is the most important thing to put on here first. Alright, what are we looking at? So these old Troopy ones, they're 12mm, under those suckers. Up there. First step is to remove, I don't know if you can see it here, the rocker cover air intake pipe. That's our #1 step to do. I'll take these big ear pliers, pull it back, one's down the bottom, easy as. Might be a bit hard, no. Oh, easy, not much oil sitting there. Alright, really important, don't drop anything in there. Put that hose to the side, alright. Step #2 says bolt the new catch can in, so it can only go one way. Well, that's going to be a perfect fit. Might just touch there. That's okay. So these screws, if you notice, mightn't be long enough. That's why you get supplied new ones. Or they might be. What do you reckon? Use the Sandy Torque ones or the new ones supplied? I'm going to stick with the Sandy Torques. After a couple of years under the bonnet, they will look the same. Get them started. Important to get everything started by hand before you use a socket or even a rattle gun. That's good, I can move this a tiny bit so this doesn't have to rub here. That's so good. Alright. Glue up nice and tight. Good enough. Click, click. Yeah, that's what you want. About 15 to 18 Newton meters I just put on. Alright, next step. It says screw these into your catch cans, the fittings for your hose. On top, they're both the same size, so it doesn't really matter which one goes into where. Doesn't have to be that tight, like you don't have to screw them up because it has an O-ring that seals, so nice and firm on each. You can feel that little O-ring. There we go. Don't have to put too much weight into it, just a small amount. Alright, now let's go. Whoops. I should put the bracket on here, or it's okay that I done that because this feeds up into the bracket like that. Easy as pie. Let's get back onto the hood. As you can see here, both this will feed up into here. You can grab by the top, you got something to hold on to and try and place it in there. Well, it's a good machine fit. So you can see the holes. Alright. Just pop these in loosely. You can start with my hand. Get all four of them started before you do any of them up. It makes life easier to get everything started, you guys. Oh, right. Where's the opposites? Nice and tight. Nip all four up. Double check. Wicked. Put the pipes on. Okay guys. It says to pretty much plumb this one, the small piece that comes on your car. Plumb it from your air intake, this bit here. Air intake straight to the top here, top one. So that will sit there like that, all nice and pretty. New hose you get supplied. It says really important to put this worm type clamp up here, like that. And this one goes on the bottom, that way. So let's make that happen real quick. So I put this on first to make it a bit easier. I've faced it up, so I'll push that one on, pop this one on. I guess the reason why I use this screw type clamp up here is because this pipe is not a slide fit, so you need this to crimp perfectly around here. It's just a bit loose up here on this end of the pipe, as you can see. It moves around a bit. My hand's in the road, there we go, you can see it moves a lot, so it's not a perfect slide fit. So that's why you have to use this type of clamp up there. Right, push this one on first, just because it's going to be the hardest. Do that like that. Pop this one on. We'll clamp him up. 7mm socket. Feels good. Get these big nasty pliers on. Push it down. Oh. I'm going to say probably about there. Be good. Judging by this one, it should be relatively in the middle. Now we'll put the easy pipe on. That'll just slip past here. You still got your unknown clamps on. You can put this on by hand nearly. Slide that one down on. Slide this one on. I left this on because it's going to touch the radiator. It will get hot. It's like a protective cover. If you have any questions about anything, just drop a comment below and I'll get back to you with anything you want to know. Hope this helps all the people who want to save a penny and do their own installs and everything like that. Yeah, we'll head on to the back of the Troopy, and no, actually I think next I'm going to install, there's a camera I got, it's called a Gator, so stay tuned for the next one. 2 reverse cameras on a rear view mirror. I'm going to have one in the front, one in the back, because I already got a reverse camera. But yeah, it's going to be interesting doing that one. Alright, so I hope it helps out all the Troopy owners out there who want to do their own build. It's quite fun, and there's lots you can learn along the way. Unbelievable how much money you can save doing these little things by yourself. And there you have it. Mack Wild is now a diesel fitter. Hope this helps everyone out doing their own Troopy builds, all the legends out there, or just the Cruiser Nation. Catch you on the next one.